Who dares to step inside one's domains? Whoever D might be, one does not desire any kind of presence close to oneself, so leave and never come back. Are they gone? No, they're still here. Was one not clear with their request? Leave now, creature, and never step inside again inside this domain. Oh, come on, just leave. Oh. Is something the matter? Oh, true, humans are supposed to wear clothes. I forgot that small detail. There you go. I'm not bare anymore, so you can stop covering your eyes. Well, whatever creature you are, because I can sense that you are not human. Perhaps a vampire. Don't answer me yet. But it's very impolite of you to ask questions inside someone else's house when you step in totally uninvited. So I should be the one asking the who and what are you question. But it doesn't matter who I am anyways. I don't remember my name or my original shape. I just took this one because I became fond of this human form, but if it makes you uncomfortable, I can change and be someone from another gender if you'd like. Oh, if it's not necessary, then better for me. I'm very comfortable like this. So tell me, vampire, because of how you flinched when I thought out loud about the possibility of you being one, I shall assume I was correct with my assumption. Right. Well, I haven't lost my touch. I'm guessing someone's kind. That's good to know since it's been a while since someone found me at all. Oh, with how the weather is, I can only guess you found this place by accident. Okay. Come with me. I shall give you shelter until the storm goes away. But never talk with anyone about me, or you will find yourself with a very unpleasant death. Oh, not by my hand, of course. Just forget about it and give me your hand. Don't just stare at me like that, vampire. Give me your hand, or you won't be able to cross a magical barrier that hides my ability. I swear to the gods, creatures these days totally forget that magical barriers even exist. Don't mind all the books in here, and just follow me. I was about to make something to eat, so I guess that I shall make a small snack for you, since you are my unexpected guest now. Speaking of which, I didn't ask your name, vampire. Would you mind telling it to me? Yes. A very fitting name for a vampire such as yourself. What do I mean with, I wasn't implying anything bad or anything. For all the gods. I was just complimenting you. Jeez. One can't even make jokes these days. Sir, wherever you prefer, vamp. I might have some blood wine somewhere, if you wish to indulge yourself with some while you wait for the snacks to be ready. And yes, before you ask, it is high quality, so don't worry about it tasting bad. But I also like a good blood wine, so I take my time when purchasing it. So just sit down. Why do I drink blood wine if I'm not a vampire? Well, maybe at some point I was one. I can't remember if I ever had the need to be a vampire, but I became fond of blood wine. It's a shame that my favorite one is no longer made, and there is no vampire in the world who remembers how to create such a delicacy. And even if there was someone able to remember the procedure, some of the ingredients are not in this world anymore, so sadly it is a more than impossible task. Yes, I have been around and alive for that long. For a pretty long while, actually. Is something the matter? Oh yeah, I've acquired quite some magical abilities in the past centuries. As I just told you, I've been alive for a long while, and when you have the curse of immortality, you can do nothing but learn more things and not go crazy at some points. But since this is the first time, and this is my first time having a talk with a vampire without pretending that I am one, I have some questions for you. Okay, oh god! I just dropped everything. Okay. So, I wrote everything that I ever wanted to know in this giant collection of books. Okay, let's find it. Here is vampires. So, does your brain even work? Because you basically die. You basically die to become a vampire. And the brain can't work without oxygen that comes from a pumping heart, but your heart stops working once you become a vampire. Also, does your body contain any kind of blood? Like, when you die, you lose all your blood, and that's why you crave any kind of living being. Blood? Or does it stay in your system but without moving at all since your heart doesn't work anymore? For how long can you survive without blood? Is there another replacement for blood besides blood? Wine? How does your kind reproduce? Ouch, okay. I'll stop with my questions, but you don't need to hit me. Right, okay, well, yeah. I never mentioned it, but your face is quite red. Are you perhaps embarrassed because I was about to ask if your kind indulges in sexual activities? Okay, I will stop and answer your question. I'm a shapeshifter, the first and also the last one of my kind. That's why I live secluded in this cave inside this forbidden forest. Just wait a minute. Why are you here, vampire? If it's to kill me, I will find myself in the need to knock you out and throw you into the closest river and then change my hideout location. Okay. So you were just searching for a familiar mentioned in a lot of legends. May I ask why you are looking forward and looking for such a creature? And why would you like to have a contract with it? Oh, I see. You have a duty. So when you say everyone's safety, do you mean only your kind's one, or every single living being one? Okay, so you are telling me that there are some vampires that claim to be pure-blood ones, since they are children born from vampires, and they say that other kind of vampires are not real ones, that they should not exist, and that every single creature that is not a pure-blood should either perish or become their food slaves. And that is very extreme, but sadly I know nothing about a legendary familiar living in this forest. But if you want, you can stay here while searching for it. I don't really mind having the company as long as you don't try anything funny with me. Yes, I can give you a talisman that will help you come back inside without the magical barrier keeping you out. And it will also serve to bring you back to the last location you were searching at so that you don't lose that much time. You would have to give me some days to do that. Just 3 is going to be enough for now. But for now, the food is ready. Shall we indulge ourselves and satisfy the hunger? Hey guys, it is Chai here. So, the script, very nice, very interesting, very unexpected. I read the first few paragraphs of the script hours before recording this audio. I'm recording this audio while the house is empty, which might not be the case very soon. I'm really glad that I was able to go through this entire script before I was interrupted, which I might in a few minutes, so hopefully the audio doesn't cut out. Anyways, Jesus. Wow. In the middle, the speaker, was supposed to go and get some books or something and be in a very excited tone and ask a lot of questions. And because I didn't read the script beforehand entirely, I didn't know that. And so I walked across the room and I'm like, okay, I gotta get into character. And then I dropped the books. And I'm like, oh no, this is not okay. Okay. I dropped the books and I'm like, okay, maybe I can play it off. I will play it off as being overly excited that I'm clumsy. Hopefully it worked. Not very professional. Oh well. 5, 6, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Besides that, this is a very nice script. It's very unique. I feel like lately I've been reading and performing scripts that are very similar in a way, and I'm like, I don't know. I want to do scripts that are very varied, and this one is a vampire one, but it's very, very different from the ones that I've done recently. It's very unique, and I really like it. It's a very interesting story, and I'd like to see how it evolves and what happens next. See, now I'm very interested in the story. Even if I don't really completely understand it, it might be part of its charm. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much, guys, for being around here and for supporting me. It really does mean a lot. Uh-oh.